Here with another game. So here I think this is similar to games in pasts where we want to, I guess, work our way up into acquiring Citadel. And so my thought process to achieving that, right now we have Crafters Guild, which allows, I guess, gaining favors to become gainers, or just, I guess, workshops, or I guess armories, because you gain it onto your deck. And then I'm going to agree with my opponent that just acquiring Underling will allow us to get Crafters Guild passively, and then also remodel in order to get rid of the junky cards is going to be in our favor. So yeah, I think here we're just going to go acquire an Ironmonger, and then next turn we're also going to keep acquiring Ironmongers, as they are they're going to be like good peddlers in a sense. Not always, but we're going to hope that they're peddlers, and they help us achieve hit Citadel, possibly even Vampire wouldn't be that bad. So my opponent has a replace already, so that's interesting. Here I'm going to discard it. Gonna keep that. And yeah, just gonna keep taking more Ironmongers. Nothing wrong with some of these Ironmongers. Never can go wrong with too many Ironmongers in your deck until they just become all like villages and you can't acquire any money from them. So I think that what we have to think about is how we can hit 8. We need to acquire more economy, which none of these cards, like none of them, provide any kind of like plus coin of any form, and so that is a bit unfortunate, but that is just how things work. So now we had 6, and then we're going to trash this for another Ironmonger, and we are going to so I'm debating between Marquee and Gold. The issue with Marquee is that then our Ironmongers might become irrelevant, because there's no more cards in the deck for us to get this effect from. So I think I'm just going to acquire a Gold in order to hit, in hopes of hitting Citadel as quickly as possible. You know, we've trashed all our estates away, and so that's a really great sign. And we were able to just like sift through our deck through Ironmongers. So that's another benefit. We're able to just see what cards are on top and just like make sure that we're just keeping the ones that you know, we're interested in. So usually I do not just like I rarely go for like the gold buy over like some of these actions, but this is you know, a special case. So reveal us 3 coppers. All right, so nothing changed in a sense. All right, this seems promising. All right, one more. Nice, we hit it. All right, so we hit it. This is pretty exciting. We're just going to take a Vagrant, and we're going to get Citadel. And Citadel just allows our deck to operate very well, in that, yeah, we're just able to play a lot more of our, or just consistently draw our deck. And we're going to use Crafters Guild here, and I think we're going to take a Minstrel here. Keep. We'll keep that. Nothing wrong with that. Keep that. Yeah. The issue with playing Wandering Minstrel is that then our Ironmongers only become villages, and I mean, well, that is great. It's not exactly the desired results. And here, so how can we get, I guess, like get our deck up and going the fastest? So are there any gainers here? There is an Underling, which will then allow us to gain a card through Crafters Guild every turn instead of every other turn. I think here though I'm just going to start provincing, and then I'm going to passively, I guess, gain cards and replace them using remodel, and yeah, just using remodel, period. Actually, now I think I wouldn't mind the, would I mind the Marquee? I'm not sure how helpful it'll be, given how, like, yeah, our deck has so many Ironmongers. No, I was just too eager to play them. Keep. So yeah, we'll keep that, I guess. All right, so this is kind of a bad news, but I think we can risk it, or like not risk in the sense that like, so what are decision points? We can either like draw, have two, have three coppers on the top of our deck and potentially miss our turn, or we can, I guess, upgrade this vagrant to something else. So what I'm thinking is we can upgrade this vagrant to an underling so that we can, I guess, take advantage of Crafter's Guild every turn, and then we can either take a vampire, marquee, or a gold. I think I'm leaning towards marquee here because our deck is getting just larger and larger, and we do want to be able to consistently draw in as many cases as possible, and I think marquee will allow us to achieve that. And yeah, we're gonna be using our Crafters Guild on, I think I'm gonna take another remodel in this case, because I think I do just want to play remodel a bit more. And I think also another thing is that our opponent seems to be going down a path where they're getting rid of all their economy, and it was a pretty dangerous situation where like they weren't able to like just buy anymore. Keep, and right now we have 5 cards. So if we play marquee, we're going to be at 10, so we're going to do that. And still have, I guess, not the earlier Ironmonger issue that was alluding to. So yeah, here in this case, we're going to remodel into gold and then play Wandering Minstrel. All right, this is a great result. So we're going to take a province and then another minstrel here. The minstrel will most likely just be trashed. I really don't have much utility for the villages. I think regardless, we're going to start off a turn with 2 villages through Citadel, and so yeah, it's not going to be too much of a problem. I think ideally we're going to be trying to, like, I guess, hit double province every turn, and I think the easiest way to do that might be we gain one and then we trash one of the golds or something. But so right now we had 12 last turn, and so okay, I'm just gonna take a silver here if that's whoopsies. A silver if that's can our deck support that? I believe so. Okay. Just play all these cards. This is some fun times. I think we're going to discard these 2. So I think it doesn't really matter how we like play it at this point, but I think what would be the best here is if we so I think there's this idea of like of what we said earlier of just like trash the golds into like vagrants and then just being able to play them more, but I think at this point it doesn't really matter for this specific case, so I'm just gonna kind of play whatever. Gonna take another marquee just because like we're able to draw a lot with it, and then we're able to remodel the other one, or just like if in the because we're clearly not going to be playing 2, because at that point it'd be a bit redundant and we'd just be discarding our hand. Oh, so I didn't notice our opponent had hit Citadel, and so it looks like they finally got their engine up and running. I guess their engine has been running for a while now, but it seems like it's not that useful. I think one thing that I've noticed that Hunter is deceivingly bad, in the sense that, especially in these kinds of decks where your deck is full of villages, and I guess it should be filled with more, I guess, money, but it's difficult to get money in this time and age, you know. Gonna just play the marquee here. discard this, and then do exactly what I just said earlier. And then, yeah, let's do this. All right, get fully, this is kind of a nerve-wracking moment to see whether we're actually going to hit. But turn 12 and 34 points, that's not bad. I like that kind of result. So yeah, the power of some of these cards is pretty great. Oof, all right, and that is game. Awesome. So I think, yeah, again, the important milestone was hitting Citadel, and then, or I guess first acquiring a bunch of Ironmongers that served as effectively peddlers, where the ultimate action was +1 card, +1 action, and +1 coin, and then translating that into realizing that none of the other action cards on the board, or just the 10 cards on the board here, weren't really conducive to hitting Citadel, and then instead choosing to buy gold to hit that.